Ah, my friends, welcome to the Marriage of Figaro. A quick word before we begin our little adventure. Be warned, tonight the air will shimmer with theatrical haze, and the lights, oh, they may flash as bright as a lover's passion. Do not fear, it's all part of the show.
Cherubin, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, gotta go, but enjoy the show.
Uh, 19 by 26 feet.
Now, Figaro, do you think it looks better like this?
Without a doubt, my love. Oh, and the sight of this virgin's crown atop your resplendent head is so sweet to loving eyes of groom morning of his wedding day.
What are you measuring now, my love?
I am trying, my little Suzanne, to see if the beautiful bed his lordship is giving us will fit in here.
In this room?
Well, he is giving it to us.
How generous. I don't want it.
Why?
I don't want it.
Well, can you elaborate?
I don't like it.
No, give me a reason.
And what if I don't want to?
No, the things women put us over there, they have us.
Proving I'm right would be admitting I could be wrong, aren't you, my humble servant?
The most devoted, but why are you against the most practical room in all the castle? The one right between our two master apartments. At night, if her ladyship is unwell, she can ring her bell and sing. A few steps you're by her side. My lord requires something, he needs to ring and bang in 3 leagues I am there.
Excellent, but when his lordship calls you in the morning for some long, hard task, zing, he is at my door and bang with 3 leaves.
What are you trying to say here?
Well, if you try to listen carefully.
My God, what is it?
It is said that, tired of courting the young beauties of the area, Count Almaviva is coming back, not for his wife's sake, but rather for your wife's sake, and this rude proximity will certainly not hinder that plan. At least that is what Basil, honest agent of the Count's pleasure, and my music teacher repeats every day during my lessons.
Basil, you funny little bastard! Wait till you see her old shove up a ton of yours!
Oh, I see. So you thought he was giving us this room as a reward for your service and your pretty eyes?
Well, one can dream.
The smartest people are often the dullest.
Yes, that is what they say.
It is said the Count wants some alone time with me to exercise this ancient lord's right. You know what I'm talking about, right?
The ancient lord's right to a bride's first night. I am very well aware of that custom. I would have never asked you to marry me in this castle if the Count hadn't abolished that tradition when he married.
Well, it looks like he's having second thoughts on those removal. And those second thoughts concern your fiancée today.
God, I mean, my head is spinning from that news.
Stop rubbing it!
Oh, what are you so afraid of?
You really want a big spot on your wedding day? Imagine what superstitious people would think.
Oh, stop laughing, you rascal! Ah, if only there was a way we could catch this deceiver, make him fall into a trap, and take his gold.
Plotting and money. Now you are in your elements. My lady's away. You know she asked me to first speak to me on my wedding day.
What is that about?
There is a old shepherd superstition that says the first speaks to a bride on her wedding day brings good luck to neglected wives. Goodbye, my dear Figaro. Keep me in your thoughts.
Oh, well, maybe a small kiss would help.
Kissing my love today? Goodness gracious, what will my husband say tomorrow? Well.
Oh, I couldn't help it. You have no idea of my love for you.
When will you stop talking about from dawn till dusk?
Well, I could prove it from dusk till dawn.
Here is your kiss, sir. Now I have nothing else left from you.
Hey, you dropped this! What an angel! A cheerful, resplendent, wise, witty, loving, and delightful angel. But you, my lord, my dear lord, see, I was wondering why you were promoting me to the rank of steward and bringing me to the embassy in Paris. I now realise that there were 3 promotions. You, a minister, me, a politician's errand boy, and my dear Susie, ambassadress of the bedchamber. While I would be working myself to the bone, furthering the interests of your family, you would be working to increase the numbers of mine. This is excessive, my lord. Representing your king in court and me in courting, well, that is simply too much. And then there is our dear Basil. That two-faced devil, yeah, only seemed to mind his own business. No, you know what? Let them think I'm in the dark, and then turn them one against the other. Yes, now, Figaro, this is going to be a long day. Let us review the plan for the day. First, we find a way to bring forward the wedding ceremony to prevent their plans. Next, we keep that Marceline, who is so obsessed with us, at bay. We collect the wedding presents and the gold. We temper the Count's passion, or we give a lesson to that music teacher and Oh. Well, if it isn't my old fat friend, the doctor, now the party can start. Good morning, doctor. Oh, you do know how near and dear to my heart you are, right? Did my nuptials bring you to the castle?
Absolutely not.
Yes, that would be too generous coming from you.
Yes, and also ridiculous.
Especially after I ruined your wedding plans to the Countess a while ago.
That is quite enough from you, you verbose knave. Leave us.
Oh, are you getting angry, doctor? This isn't good at your age. Please, do take care of yourself. And you, Marceline, you still plan to plead against me? Do we really have to hate each other just because I refuse to love you? What is he doing? I will let her tell the story. Farewell!
That man will never change. Unless he is flayed, I predict he will die in the skin of an insect.
Shocking, my dear doctor. You haven't changed either in all those years I've known you. Still as serious and rigid as you were when we were young.
And you are just as bitter and sharp-tongued as always. Why was I come to the castle? Has the Count been injured?
No, doctor.
Is, by the grace of God, his deceitful wife Rosine indisposed?
She has seen better days.
What is she complaining?
Her husband neglects
I shall have to thank the Count for this revenge on my behalf.
The Count is difficult to describe. He's very generous with women, yet possessive of his wife.
Well, there is nothing complicated in that. He is possessive from vanity and libertine from boredom.
Today, for example, he will be marrying our Suzanne with his Figaro. The union has his blessing.
Because his lordship has made it necessary.
Not quite. It would seem that our Lord approves of the marriage because he has skin in the game. Or rather would like to have some skin in the game.
With Figaro's bride? Well, I suppose the details could be arranged with the groom.
Basil seems to think otherwise.
That ass also resides here. What is this place? A barn? What is he doing here?
All the mischief he can. But the worst part is his relentless and annoying wooing.
Well, in your position, I would have been much more efficient in resolving that issue.
And how do you propose I do that?
Marry him?
Very funny. Coming from the man who refused to marry me. Or have you forgotten about our engagement? Have you forgotten about our little manual which should have been your promise for a happy ever after?
Is this why you called me from Seville? So you could speak all this nonsense?
Well, if you're going to be like that, then never mind. You have made it very clear that you won't be helping me by marrying me, but maybe you'll be inclined to help me marry someone else?
Well, might be inclined to help. But which poor mortal, forsaken by gods and women?
Who else but that handsome, the lovable, the jolly Figaro himself?
That fool.
Yes. He's never angry, always in a sunny disposition. He lives in the present and doesn't care much about the past or the future. He's vivacious and generous. Generous
Like a highwayman.
like a nobleman. He's so charming, but he's been so cruel to me.
What about his Suzanne?
You won't have him, my dear, dear doctor, if you help me make him honor a contract he has with me.
On his wedding day?
The day is young. Women have their secrets, you know.
Secrets they can't share,
adventurous of us have a voice in our head saying, be beautiful if you can, good if you desire, but careful because you must. And since every woman feels the effect of that voice, let's see how it spooks Suzanne when the offers that are made to her are laid in herself.
What do you hope to achieve with this?
That her shame will make her refuse the Count again and again, and that he, with a vengeance in his heart, will take my side when I come to oppose the marriage.
By God, that might actually work. And it wouldn't hurt to see that Figaro who helped the Count steal my Rosine away, married away to my old housekeeper.
Ah, what bliss.
To punish a villain.
To marry him, Doctor. To marry him.
To marry him? To marry who? Not Figaro, I hope.
Why not? You're trying to yourself.
Ladies, no need to quarrel. My dear Suzanne, we were just discussing the joy your nuptials will bring to your group.
And the joy it will bring to our Lord, the Count.
Your humble servant thanks you for these thoughts, madam. Although I can't help but notice a note of bitterness in your voice.
And I am sincerely yours, madam. Bitterness? I don't hear it. My words, however, are not as kind as those the Count loves to whisper to his most loyal servant.
Loves to whisper.
Yes, madam.
Well, then I'm lucky that madam's jealousy is as well known as the claims of Figaro are weak.
One could easily cement them if they used the same methods as you, madam.
These methods, madam, are for artful ladies.
And we all know how artful children are. Art comes with experience.
Okay. Goodbye, Figaro's lovely bride.
And our master's secret arrangement.
Who hold you in high esteem, madam.
Would madam also honor me by loving me a little?
How can I honour someone who has none, madam?
Oh, and how beautiful madam is.
Just enough to upset, madam.
Oh, and how respectable she is.
Respect is due to matrons, after all.
Matrons? To matrons! Let's leave. Doctor, I cannot stand to be here another second. Goodbye, madam.
That's right. Walk away. I fear you as much as I fear your forked tongue, you old snake. Oh, just because she went to school a bit like a century ago, she thinks she's in control of this castle and everyone in it. Ah, now I can't even remember why I came in here.
Oh, Susie! I've been trying to talk to you alone for the past 2 hours. Alas, you are marrying. And I am leaving.
How are my marriage and the Count's first page leaving connected?
Suzanne, you're sending me away.
Oh, Cherubin, what have you done this time?
You caught me with your cousin Fonchat, rehearsing for her role as the ingenue for tonight's party. He got so mad so quickly. Leave, he said. Leave, you little. I dare not repeat his choice of words in front of a woman. Leave. You won't spend another night in this castle after tonight. Oh, Susie, if her ladyship, my beautiful godmother, is not able to appease in our time for Suzanne, I'll be deprived of the joy of seeing you.
Of seeing me. Oh, so it's my turn now. You're not secretly pining for the Countess anymore.
Oh! Oh, Susie! She's so noble and beautiful! It makes her so intimidating!
Oh! I see. Since I am none of those things, you feel free to try with me.
No! No, I wouldn't try anything with you. But you are so lucky. You get to speak to her every hour of the day, dress her in the morning, and undress her at night. Pin on pin. Oh, Susie, what I would give! What is that?
Oh, this?
Yep.
This is just the ribbon that holds my beautiful mistress's hair together at night.
A ribbon. Give it to me, please, my dear
familiar you are. You're lucky you're still just a chop. The ribbon!
Just tell her it was stained or ripped or lost. You can say whatever.
I'm just so envious you'll be the worst little punk ever. Now will you give that back?
Oh, please, Susie, let me keep it. Here, in exchange, I'll give you my ballad. Oh, the memory of your mistress bears heavily on my soul. Yours will be the only ray of sunshine that lightens my heart.
Lightens your heart. You'd think you were speaking to your Fonchette. You get caught with her earlier, and yet you were still pining for the Countess. Oh, and now you feel like you can try your luck with me.
You're right. I don't even know who I am now. Lately, I've been feeling this agitation in my chest. My heart pounds at the first sight of a woman. It jumps and it's troubled my words like love and desire. The need to say I love you to someone is so overwhelming it comes out anywhere and any time. I say it when I'm alone, when I'm running in the park, to your mistress, to you, to the trees and to the clouds, and to the wind who carries these words away, unheard. Yesterday, I met Marceline. What? She's a woman, a girl, oh, a woman, a girl. Oh, these words are so sweet, so interesting.
Oh, he has lost it.
Fonchette is sweet. She listens to me. Unlike you. Oh, how sad.
Well, listen here, mister.
You can try, but you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. You're unhappy with that price? You can have it back for 1,000 kisses. Can I hear you?
There will be 1,000 slaps if you come in.
Yeah?
I will tell the Countess everything. I will tell the Count myself how happy I am. He's sending away a little rascal like you. I will tell him to send you right back to your parents so they can try and teach you not to kiss every woman you see.
Oh no. Not again!
What in the world are you doing?
Susie! You look excited, talking to yourself, heart beating in your breast. Very understandable on a day like today.
My lord, what are you doing in here if anyone saw you alone in here with me?
Yes, that would be awkward. I'd hate to be caught in here with you, but you know the interest I have in you. I know Basil told you about it. I need only a moment to explain my intention.
I'd rather not.
Just a few words. You know the king named me ambassador in Paris. I plan on taking Figaro with me. He'll have an excellent job, and since a wife's duty is to follow her husband.
In my position, I shouldn't say anything,
But
but
speak freely. My affection gives you many rights with me.
and I want none of them, my lord. Leave.
Tell me first, what was on your mind?
I don't remember what it was about.
Speaking of a woman's duty.
Well, when his lordship rescued her ladyship from the docks of Arthur, married her and abolished for her this antiquated droit de seigneur.
And all the girls miss so much. What a charming custom, Susie. Take a stroll with me in the gardens tonight and I'll convince you of its merits.
He's not at home, sir.
Who is that?
Oh, God, not this.
Go out so he doesn't come in!
What, and leave you in here alone?
His lordship was out visiting the Countess. He must have left. I'll go and see.
Where can I hide? The armchair! It'll have to do! Get rid of it quickly!
Excuse me. Have you seen the Count?
Why would I have seen him? Leave me alone, please.
No need to get so upset. It's a perfectly reasonable question. Figaro's looking for him.
Then he is looking for his worst enemy apart from yourself.
Let's see now what kind of loyalty he has.
He's wishing well for a woman who's wishing harm on her husband.
Not if you follow the perverse logic of a morally corrupt man like you.
You're not asked to do anything you weren't already willing to do with another. After today's little ceremony, what was forbidden yesterday will be encouraged tomorrow.
You are unbelievable.
Out of all the serious affairs of this world, marriage is the most ridiculous. However, I was
What's that? How dare you come in here and say that to me?
Now, don't get all bent out of shape. Nothing you don't want will happen to you. But don't think Figaro's any type of obstacle for his lordship. And without that little age, check. That's not happening, Sharon. Never too far from you to see it on these parts this morning. Don't tell me that isn't true.
Nothing but lies. Now get away from me, you vile man.
Oh, now we're violent, we're being honest. Isn't that ballad he's always carrying around about?
Totally absurd.
Unless he wrote it for her ladyship. I heard he can't keep his eyes off of her when he's serving food at the table. I just hope he doesn't try anything. The crowd can't be ruthless.
You're the ruthless one, spraying these faceless lies behind the back of a child who's already fallen from his master's grace.
But I'm not saying anything that everybody isn't already saying.
And what is everybody saying? Go, Basil, get this boy out of my castle.
I shouldn't have come in here.
Oh God, oh God.
She looks faint. Let's get her in this armchair.
I do not want to sit. My lord, I want you both out of here.
There are true people with you here now, my dear. No need to worry about getting caught.
I'm so sorry about the things I said about the page. I didn't know you were here. I was just trying to get information.
Give
I
him
thought-
50 pesos and a horse, then send him right back to his parents.
Only a joke, my lord.
I caught the little libertine only yesterday with the gardener's daughter.
Fun chef.
In her room.
Well, his lordship also had this sense.
I rather like the sound of that, but no. I was there to speak with her drunkard of a father. Your Uncle Antonio, my gardener. When I got there, I knocked, and it took a while before anyone answered. Your cousin looked embarrassed, so I got suspicious. As I was talking to her, I noticed a lump behind a curtain covering a wardrobe of some sort. I lifted up the curtain, and I saw... just like last time! Would you look at that? Barely fiancée and already looking elsewhere. Was it to be my page that you wanted rid of me this morning? And you, sir, you seem to respect your godmother that this time you're hitting on her chambermaid, the future wife of your friend? No, I won't tolerate this level of disrespect towards someone so near and so dear to my heart as Figaro.
Nothing happened. There is no conspiracy afoot here. He was here the whole time you were speaking to me.
Lies. Figaro's worst enemy wouldn't wish this on him.
He came to ask me to intercede in his favour with the Countess so she could ask for your grace. When you came in here, you frightened him, so he hid from you.
More lies. I sat on that armchair when I came in.
I'm sorry, my lord. I was behind it at that point.
Lies again. I was the one behind it, known to go.
I'm sorry, that's when I jumped on it.
He was listening.
Oh, no, I did my best not to hear anything.
Treason! You will not marry Figaro.
My lord, someone is coming.
You, stand here for everyone to see.
Only you, my lady, can obtain this favour for us.
Are you hearing this, my lord? You think I can influence you, since their request is more than reasonable?
I will give it fair consideration.
Back me on this.
I don't think it will change anything.
Look, just try.
What do you want?
My lord, your loyal subjects, touched by the abolition of a certain antiquated right that your love for her ladyship has warranted.
Yes, the right doesn't exist anymore. Where are you going with this?
I think it is time that my lordship is recognised for his incomparable virtue. I am so proud of it today that I'd like to officially celebrate it at my wedding.
You're being too kind. The abolition of the right was the only honest solution. A Spanish man may try to conquer beauty through the art of seduction, but to demand it as if it were due, that is not the way of a Castilian nobleman, but the tyranny of a family.
Then, I pray you will give to this beautiful young woman, who kept her honour intact thanks to your wisdom, this virginal headdress decorated with white feathers and ribbons and a symbol of the purity of your intentions. I pray that this will become a tradition for all weddings, and that people will sing about for generations.
Lovers, poets, musicians, they're all the same. Lunatics.
3 cheers for his lordship. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip. Why won't his lordship accept this much-deserved celebration?
What a nasty woman.
Oh, look at that, my lord. No one could ask for a more beautiful woman to demonstrate the magnitude of your sacrifice.
Enough of my beauty. We are here to celebrate his lordship's virtue.
They are toying with me.
I do agree with them, dear husband. This ceremony touches me particularly, since it will always remind me of the love you have for me.
But I still have for you, my dear. And for that reason, I will agree to it.
Viva!
I'm trapped. Now, to make the ceremony as special as possible, I suggest we move it back to this evening. Now let's quickly find Marceline.
Our little man. Why aren't you cheering?
He is upset the Count is sending him away.
Oh, my lord! I ask for mercy.
He doesn't deserve it.
But he's so young and innocent.
Not as much as you think.
Magnanimous forgiveness is not the right you gave up when you married her ladyship.
And if his lordship were to renounce the right of forgiveness, it would no doubt be the first reflect of reinstate in secret.
Yes, I suppose.
Reinstate what?
I was thoughtless in my behaviour. I admit it, my lord. But I never committed any indiscretion in anything I said.
That's all right, that's enough.
What does he mean?
I said that's enough. If everyone wants him pardoned, then he will be. More than that, I'll give him the honour of having command of a company in my regiment.
Viva!
He has to leave for Catalonia this instant.
Oh, can't it wait for tomorrow?
Now, I insist.
I obey.
Say your goodbyes and ask your godmother for her protection.
Since we cannot keep you with us today, you're on your way, young man. A new adventure awaits you. Answer its calls with dignity. Bring honour to your patron. Remember this house where your youth was so greatly favoured. Be obedient, honest, and brave. We will celebrate your success.
Madam, you seem emotional.
I won't deny it. Who knows what fate awaits a child sent into this dangerous life? His family are also allies of our parents. And he is our family.
Young man, kiss Suzanne goodbye for the last time.
Hey! Why for the last time? My lord, I'm sure he will come back to spend his winters with us. And you, Captain, give me a kiss too. Oh, farewell, my little cherubim. Your new life will be very different. Childhood is over, yes? No more running around the ladies' quarters. No more playing tag and blind man's bluff. It is a soldier's life now, Sunburns, ill-fitting clothes, and a big and heavy gun to carry around. Turn right, turn left, forward march to glory, keep marching, no wavering, unless a bullet hits you in the...
What a future!
Where is Marceline? I'm surprised she's not with us.
Oh, my lord, she took the long way around into town.
And she'll be back?
My God, Jesus.
Let's hope it pleases him to keep
The doctor was with her.
The doctor is here.
She got him as soon as he arrived.
Timing of his arrival is perfect.
She looked proper mad. She was shouting and pacing, and then she'd stop and move her arms around like that. And Mr. The doctor was moving his like that. To calm her down. Oh, she looked just so pissed. She kept naming my cousin Figaro.
Future cousin.
My lord, have you forgiven us for yesterday?
Thank you, French.
You know, it is Marceline's ridiculous love for me that's agitating her like that. Oh, she would have made trouble at the wedding.
She still will. Now, my lady, shall we go? Basil, come see me in my apartment.
Will you come see me in mine,
I told you we'd get it.
clever boy?
Hold up, you two. Now that the ceremony is approved, my wedding is... back on track. You'd better be prepared. I always have to be like actors before their worst, and then when the critic shows up, we've only got one shot. You better know your part, yes?
Mine is much more hard than you can imagine.
But think how rewarding it would be, though.
My friend, you've forgotten. I am leaving!
But you would rather stay, no?
Oh, yeah, God.
Well, let's be clever about it then. Look, when you leave, don't make a scene, but put your travel coat over your shoulder. Make sure everyone sees you when you pack your bag and bring your horse to the gate. Once you're on the road, go up to the farm, leave the horse there, and come back by foot. The Count will think you're gone, stay hidden until I get a chance to appease him after the party.
Franchette doesn't know her part yet.
What in the hell have you been teaching her then? You two
Well, now that your day is free, you will have time to rehearse with her.
Watch out, young man. Her father knows you're not rehearsing. She's already paid for your indiscretions. Cherubin, cherubin, cherubin. You'll do nothing but cause her harm. The bucket can only go down the well so often.
Oh, here goes a fool with an old proverb. So, what is it then? Oh, wise master, what happens to the bucket when it goes down your well?
It fills up.
Of course. Such wisdom.
My cousin Peter, the one I visited in Italy last summer, he was telling me about this family he was sent over.
What about them?
Well, you know these aristocrats, they're all about honour and respectability. Anyways, they've been quarrelling with this other family for years. In fact, it's been so long, they forgot what it was about.
What is the point of the story?
Oh, yeah, well, there were these two kids and they fell in love. And they were like, oh no, we can't tell our parents. They wouldn't understand. Teenage angst and all that. So anyways, long story short, they killed themselves so that they can be together forever.
Wait. Didn't they try something else first? Like moving away?
I'm not entirely sure. You know, Peter's not exactly the most reliable of sources. His master didn't even send him to school to learn how to read.
Sheesh. And I thought the Almavivas weren't particularly good masters.
Suzanne, close the door and tell me everything.
I have nothing to hide, madam.
So, what? He wanted to seduce you.
Oh no. His lordship would never put in so much effort for a servant. He wanted to buy me.
And the little page was there too.
Well, he was hidden behind the big armchair. He came to ask me to ask you to help him gain the Count's forgiveness.
Oh, then why not come to me directly? I would have helped him.
Well, that's what I thought. But he was so upset at the idea of leaving your ladyship. Oh, but she's so noble and beautiful. It makes her so intimidating.
Does he really see me like this, Susie? But I've always been good to him.
Oh, and you should have seen when he saw I had your ribbon, he pounced on it.
My ribbon. How childish.
You should have seen it. A lion with piercing eyes. You'll never get back as long as I'm alive. He kept on saying with his little voice, and then I didn't know what to do with this little demon. Oh, how I wish there, and oh my godmother there. Just because he can't dare to kiss the hem of your ladyship's gown, he tries to kiss me instead.
Right. That's enough of these frivolities. So what does my husband have to say?
That if I didn't go along with his plan, he was going to side with Marceline.
He doesn't love me anymore.
And why is he so jealous?
Because, like every husband, my dear, he is full of pride. Oh, I loved him too much. I tired him with my tenderness and bothered him with my love. It's my only fault. But don't worry, his plan won't change a thing. You will marry Figaro. He will help us. Is he coming soon?
As soon as the hunting party leaves.
Open the window, please. This is so hot in here.
It's because you were walking and talking with such passion.
If you only stopped avoiding me, he would see. Men are impossible.
Here's his lordship leaving on his horse with the Pedrillo and the hounds.
Good. That means we have some time to think. Ah, Suzanne! Someone's at the door.
It's my Figaro. It's my Figaro! Her ladyship has been waiting for you.
Oh, well, what about you, my Suzanne? Her ladyship shouldn't worry. I mean, after all, what is all this about? It's a simple triviality. The Count finds this young woman beautiful and wants to make her his mistress. It's all very natural.
Natural.
To think he named me his courier and you his special affairs liaison. Well, that's quite smart, isn't it?
What have you done?
But because my Suzanne won't take the position, he will favour Marceline's side. That's the whole point of these things, right? Getting revenge by plotting against those who plot against you. It's time that we do some... And wouldn't you agree it's more fun to have taken control of his day, sending him on wild chases, and fearing for his life instead of thinking about mine? Before he knows it, the wedding is happening and he wouldn't risk opposing it in front of your ladyship.
But Marceline will.
She does not worry me. Find a way to communicate to the Count that you'll meet him at dusk in his garden.
still want to do that?
Oh yes, I have it all planned out. He who dares nothing, gains nothing, and is nothing. That's what I say.
That's what he says.
Your plan is to follow my husband's plan. You're willing to let your wife go to him under the cover of darkness.
Oh, good lord, no. No. Someone else will be wearing her clothes, and when the Count is found, he won't be able to deny his intent.
And who will be wearing my clothes?
Cherubin.
You forget he's gone.
Not for me. Oh, can't you just trust me?
Schemes are his speciality.
Yeah, 2, 3, or 4 at a time, and all entangled. I was born for the court life.
He seems so confident. I can't do anything but trust him.
That's the plan.
You were saying?
Right, yeah. While the Count is away, I'll send Cherubin your way so you can dress and style him. Then I'll take him aside and teach him his new role. After that, well, it's time for his lordship to dance a bit.
Oh, Lord Susie, look at me. I'm in no state to receive any one of the pages right at any minute.
You're not going to let him off, right, madam?
Me? Of course not. Just wait and see how I spend him.
Let's make him sing his ballad. It's only a curl or two that is out of place. Once we fix it, your scolding will be even more.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Come in, Officer Cherubin, we are presentable.
Oh, I hate that name. It reminds me of my impending departure from this place. From a godmother that is so good.
And so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at you, little cutie, with your crocodile tears. Now, will you sing her ladyship your ballad?
Who wrote this?
Look how the guilty party is blushing.
Am I not allowed to cherish someone?
I will tell her everything you write.
So, will he sing it?
Oh, madam, I am too shy.
Shy if her ladyship wants it, the amateur poet shall sing it. I will accompany you.
You can sing backup.
Ladies up in here tonight. No fighting.
No fighting.
We got nobility up in here tonight. No fighting.
No fighting.
Almaviva, Maviva. Hit it! I never really knew she could dance like this. She make a man want to speak Spanish. Como se llama? Si. Bonita.
Si.
Mi casa, su casa.
Cherubin.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a good boy go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
One job.
I'm on tonight. You know my hips don't lie. That's right. All the attraction, the tension. Can't you see, lady? This is perfection.
There's a naive charm to it. And some feeling too.
Feelings, yes, the little man has a lot of them. Now, Officer Songbird, have you been made aware of your casting change for tonight? It will require that you fit into one of my dresses.
I'm afraid he won't.
He's about my height. Now let's start with the vest.
And what if someone came in?
We're not doing anything wrong. I'll lock the door. I must say, it's the headdress I just can't wait to see.
On my dressing table. Until the ball, the Count mustn't know you're still here. After that, you'll tell him that the delay it took to prepare the commission paper gave us the idea.
Alas, my lady, here it is. Basil gave it to me from him.
Already? You really didn't want to waste a minute. So much so that I forgot to add the official seal.
What official seal?
For his commission.
Oh, already?
That's what I said. Is that my bonnet?
And the prettiest you have. You are pretty. Oh, so pretty. You are pretty. Pretty. Right. And I pity any boy who is in shoes. Oh,
look at that. Who would have known you made such a pretty girl? I'm almost jealous. Wouldn't you like to be pretty like this?
Stop playing around. We need to tuck up the sleeves and arrange the cuffs. What is this ribbon?
Your ribbon, I'm glad you found it yourself. I told him you'd find it one way or another. I would have gotten it back if the Count hadn't barged in us like that. You know I am as strong as him.
There's blood on it.
While I was preparing my horse to leave, I hurt myself on the curb chain.
And you thought to use a ribbon?
A stolen ribbon. Which part's the cup check? Kerchief. Curtain. Anyway, would you look at an ivory spoon? Like a woman's, I mean, he's almost paler than me.
We'll get some real bandages instead of teasing him. This was my favourite ribbon, sir. Its colour suited me best. I was very upset about losing it.
And how will you make it stay?
While you go get something for him to change, take a ribbon from one of my bonnets.
The ribbon you have taken would have healed me in no time.
How could it? This is better.
Well, when a ribbon has touched the skin.
No, but stranger, it somehow acquires healing properties. I didn't know that one. I'll have to test it. By keeping it and trying it on one of my maids the next time they get hurt.
You are keeping it. And I have to leave.
It's not forever.
Oh, I am devastated.
God, he's crying now. It's that Figaro's vile stories.
If I knew those stories were true and I was dying tomorrow, maybe my lips would die.
Hush, hush, child. You do not know what you were saying. Who is it?
Why is it locked?
My husband. Oh, God, this is not good. You without a coat, your sleeves up alone, maybe me disheveled, the false report is jealousy.
Are you going to open the door?
It's, I'm alone.
Hello? Who are you talking to there?
With you, obviously.
Oh, it's yesterday and this morning all over again. Oh, he's gonna kill me this time for sure.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Since when do you lock the door?
I was sewing, yes. Sewing with Suzanne. She just left to get something from her room.
You seem agitated for sewing.
Oh no, that's normal. Yes, absolutely normal. Actually, we were just talking about you, and then she left, like I said.
Talking about me. Well, speaking of me, I had to go home short because I was worried sick. As I was getting on my horse, I received a note, and whilst I give no credence to its content, I must admit it left me agitated.
What kind of message, though?
Well, my lady, you and I must admit we are surrounded by unkind people. I was told that later today someone would try and find you and entertain you.
That someone would need to be very daring. I do not plan to leave my room today.
Not even for Suzanne's wedding.
Not even. I feel very indisposed.
Well, lucky for you, the doctor is here.
Shit!
What was that?
What was that?
Someone knocked something over.
Really? I can't say I heard anything.
How preoccupied are you that you didn't hear that?
Me? Preoccupied? By what?
There's someone behind that door.
What? Who could it even be, my lord?
That's what I'm asking. I'll go see for myself.
Oh, now you mean. That's just Suzanne tidying things up.
You told me she left for her room.
Yes, she left. I don't remember through which door.
If it is Suzanne in there, then why do you seem so troubled?
Troubled by my chambermaid.
By your chambermaid, I don't know, but obviously troubled.
Obviously, my lord, you are the one troubled and obsessed with my chambermaid.
Yes, so obsessed with her that I need to speak with her right now.
I believe that, but your suspicions are unfounded.
Then they'll be easily dispelled. Suzanne, I order you, come out now.
My lord, she's got practically nothing on. Is that the behaviour of a respectable gentleman? She was trying on things and getting here for the wedding when you burst in. She was so scared she locked herself in there.
Well, she's so afraid to show herself she can at least speak for herself. Suzanne, answer me, are you in there?
You can impose your will anywhere else, but this is my room.
This is outside your room, and I will see who is in there. As suppose asking nicely for the key would be useless, but these flimsy doors won't resist brute force. Hello? Anyone?
An interesting move, calling your people into my room and making a public scandal out of an unfounded suspicion.
You make a good point. I don't need anyone else. I'll go get what I need from my room. But, so everything stays the same. Such a simple request can't be refused.
I wouldn't dare, my lord.
I almost forgot. The doors to the lady's apartment. Everything must be locked if your version is to be proved.
What did I get myself into?
Now that the room is secure, will you take my arm? Oh, and Suzanne, I hope you have the grace of waiting for our return. We won't be long.
Honestly, my lord, all of this is absurd.
Cherubin, come on, quick, it's me, Suzanne.
Oh, Susie, we are in so much trouble.
You need to get out. They'll be back any minute.
How?
I don't know, but you need to get out. All the doors are locked. I told you earlier, if he caught you in here, he'd rip you to shreds. We're doomed. Run and find Figaro.
The window might not be too high.
It's almost 2 stories high, impossible. My wedding and my poor mistress.
We're right over the melon patch. I might squash one or two.
You're going to kill yourself.
I'd jump into the open mouth of hell if it meant protecting her. May this kiss bring me luck.
Oh. He's already running away. That little rascal's unstoppable when it comes to women. Right. Now, time to take his place in there. Do us now, my lord. We are back one step ahead of you.
Everything looks the same. My lady, now that I'm about to break these doors down, has your answer changed? Will you open these doors yourself?
Oh, my lord, what happened between us to poison our relationship like this? If I knew that it was love that drove you to these extreme reactions, I could forgive them. I could even forget how their implications are offensive to me. Is vanity powerful enough to drive a people into these excesses?
Love or vanity, you open those doors or I will.
Oh, stop, my lord! Do you really believe I'm capable of betraying you like that?
I'll believe what you want me to believe, but I'll see who is in that wardrobe.
Well, dear husband, you will see. But listen to me first, calmly.
So it's not Suzanne.
You should not be worried by this person. We were only preparing a practical joke. Very innocent, to be honest. It was for tonight, you see, and I swear.
You swear?
He and I didn't mean to offend.
He! So it is a man!
Merely a child, my lord.
Who is it?
Oh, I dare not say his name.
I will kill him!
Good lord!
Say it!
Young! Cherubin!
Cherubin, insolent boy! My suspicions were not unfounded as it turns out.
Oh, my lord, don't think.
Open these doors now, my lady. I know everything. If you hadn't been so sentimental with him earlier, then he would have left when I commanded it. Furthermore, if what you and him were doing was as innocent as you claim, then why did he feel the need to hide from you?
He is afraid of you, and I don't blame him.
Come out, you miserable pest!
Ah, my lord! Your anger is only making things worse. Please don't let his state of undress worry you.
State of undress?
Yes, you were dressing him up as a woman. He's wearing one of my bonnets, his shirt open at the collar, and his arms bare. I was going to...
Ha, and you said you weren't leaving your room for the rest of the day. Well, you'll get your wish. You won't leave your room for a very long time. But first, I need to get rid of this scoundrel permanently.
Please, my lord, spare this child. I will never forgive myself if he...
Your begging only confirms his crime.
There is no crime. He was leaving, and I was the one who called him back.
Move aside. Do you really have the nerve to defend another man in front of me?
I will move, my lord. I will even give you the key. But please, in the name of our love,
Our love. Traitor.
promise me you'll let this child leave without injury. Direct all of your anger towards me. I'll bear it if I can't convince you.
I'm not listening to a word you're saying.
Sweet lord, you'll kill him!
Suzanne?
I'll kill him. Now is your chance to get that naughty page boy.
You look as surprised as I am. Perhaps she wasn't alone in there.
Pull yourself together, madam. He's long gone, he jumped.
Oh, Lord Susie, this is just too much for me.
There was no one in there. It seems I was wrong. My lady, you are quite the actress.
And what about me?
All of this was a masquerade?
Why not, dear husband?
What a waste of my time. Why would you do that to
Was
me?
I supposed to just entertain your madness?
The preservation of my honour is not madness.
I did not marry you to be continually abandoned and subject to your jealousy while you run around with others.
That's a bit harsh, my lady.
She could have let you call in all your servants so everyone could have seen this.
You're right. I'm humbled. Please forgive my confusion.
Admitted though you did kind of deserve it.
Why didn't you come out when I called for you?
I was getting dressed the best I could, all these layers, you know, and her ladyship with all good reason forbade me to do so.
Running on the path when I've calmed your mistress.
No, my lord. The outrage you submitted me to is unforgivable. I had no choice but to go live the rest of my days in a convent.
Could you do that without regrets?
I'm sure if you decided to do that, my lady, the day of your departure would be full of tears.
I'm not so sure about that. I'd rather regret it than stoop so low and forgive him.
Rosine.
The Rosine you seduced and married is gone. I am but the poor Countess Almaviva, the sad and forgotten wife that you do not love anymore.
Have pity on me!
Why? You had none for me.
It's the note. My blood was boiling in my veins.
I never authorized it.
You knew about it?
Figaro wrote it
He what?
and gave it to Basil.
Who told me he got it from a peasant? He will pay for this.
You beg for forgiveness but refuse it to others. That's men for you. If I decided to forgive you for this ordeal, if I demand a general amnesty, everyone and everything is forgiven.
Well, with all my heart, my lady, but how can I atone for this humiliating episode?
There is blame on both sides.
No. The blame is solely on me. I'm still amazed at how a woman's emotions can change so quickly. A moment ago you were flushed and crying, and you looked so embarrassed, and now, I must admit, you still look quite embarrassed.
I was flushed in anger, your suspicion of embarrassment. Are men not sensitive enough to perceive that difference?
What about the page for the sake of undress?
Here he is! Don't you prefer this one to the other? Generally, you enjoy seeing this one.
And the supplication? The tears?
You are making me laugh, but I have no desire to laugh right now.
Men think we understand politics, that what we do is a child's game next to you. It's you the king should send as ambassador. Women truly are the best actors if they can feign all these emotions like that.
Well, men like you help us to practice. Let's leave it here, my lord. I might have taken it too far, but my indulgence in these grave circumstances is the least of remorse.
Please, tell me once more that you forgive me.
Susie, did I say that?
If you did, I didn't hear it, my lady.
Well then please, let me hear it now.
You think you've owned it?
For my repentance, yes.
Suspecting her ladyship of hiding a man in her ward.
I was already chastised.
Doubting her ladyship when she assured you it was her chambermaid in there.
Rosine, are you so implacable?
Oh, Suzanne, I'm so easily swayed. What an example I give you. No one will believe a woman's anger after that.
Ah, my lady, it does always come down to this with them.
I heard that ladyship disposed. I came as soon as I could, but I see now that everything is fine.
How attentive!
Oh, it's only my duty. My lord, your people are waiting downstairs with fiddles and bagpipes to start the wedding procession. As soon as my bride-to-be can come with me, we'll go on our way.
Who will stay and keep an eye on the Countess?
Does she need it? She seems healthy to me.
It's about this man. The one who wishes to find her.
What man?
The man in the note that you gave to Basil.
Who said that?
Even if I didn't already know you were lying, I could read it on your face, you duplicitous rascal.
What? If someone is lying, it's my face, not me.
Do not waste your wit on this, my love. We have already told him everything.
You have. And you told him about
The
the
note that you wrote to make it seem like it was the little page in her ladyship's wardrobe and not me.
What do you have to say in your defence?
There's nothing else to hide, Figaro. The jig is up.
Yes. Yes, there's nothing else to hide.
The jig is up! Now, tell me what is happening.
What is happening is be so grateful if you could give the word that the wedding
So you
procession...
confess that you wrote that note?
Since her ladyship, Suzanne, and you wish that I confess, then I do. However, my lord, if I were in your position, I wouldn't believe a single word that anyone said.
You're always lying despite the evidence against you. This is beginning to get on my nerves.
Poor boy. Why would you expect him to start saying the truth today?
Have you seen the little page?
Yes, he's still shaking.
Poor thing.
No, my lord. They can't wait any longer to be married. Let's get the ceremony started.
Where is Marceline? Yes, my lady. First, I need to change my clothes.
For our servants, I know I won't.
Lord!
Yes, Antonio, what do you want?
Oh, you need to put shabars over these windows, over my flower beds. Oh, people throw all kinds of stuff. This time, someone even threw a man!
Why this window?
Look what happened to me flower! Oh, my lord, you must forgive him after all he has already been drinking since breakfast.
No! That has nothing to do with it. This is all left over from yesterday. People are so judgmental.
The man! Where is the man?
Where is he?
Yes!
That's what I'm saying. I need him to be found. I am but your humble servant taking care of your garden. When a man falls on it, it is my reputation that is at stake.
Change the subject.
Do you enjoy drinking?
Well, if I didn't drink, I'd be angry all the time.
Does it have to be all day, every day?
Drinking, without being thirsty and making love whenever you want, is what separates the men from the beasts.
Answer me or I'll have to let you go.
Let me go! I need to go anyway.
What are you talking about?
You may not be smart enough to keep hold of a good servant, but I'm not stupid enough to let go of a good master.
What about the man who fell from the window?
Yes, your lordship. I saw him earlier today running away in his shirt.
And then?
And then I wanted to chase after him, but it hit my hand so hard on the grate I couldn't move my fingers.
Did you recognise the man?
For sure. If I'd seen his face.
Much ado about some flowers. How much do you want for him, you drunk crybaby? No need for more questioning. I am the one who jumped from the window.
You?
You drunk crybaby! You've changed. In such a short time. Earlier you were younger and shorter.
Naturally, when you land from a jump, you crouch.
No, that's not it. It looks more like that lanky page boy.
You mean Sherbet?
Oh, yes, already back from Seville with his horse and all.
No, that's not what I said. See, if he'd been in a horse, I would have noticed.
You're testing my patience.
Look, I was here in my shirt because it was too hot. Yes, I was waiting for my Suzanne when I heard his lordship's booming voice. With a note I sent, fear got the best of me, and it was stupid, I will admit it, but I jumped from the window and even hurt my ankle.
Well, since it was you who jumped out the window, I should give this back this piece of paper that fell in your pocket as you
That's me! Oh my God.
I hope that fright didn't make you forget what's on this piece of paper and why you have it in your possession.
No, of course not. But you see, there are so many letters to answer. This one, a 4-page long one from Marceline, so well written. Would it be the request from that poor poacher in jail? No, that's there. Right, I know I had the castle's furniture list in here somewhere.
God, it's the commission letter. What? We're lost. It's the commission.
Oh, what's that, Mr. Know-it-all? Cat's got your tongue?
Can't you remember?
It must be the Paul Baker's commission. He gave it to me and I forgot to give it back. Oh my, I'm such a scatterbrain. Will he do without it? We must go and get him and give it back to him. So
Why would he give it to you?
He needed something to be done with it.
Everything seems in order.
The seal. The seal is missing.
Well, have you nothing to add?
Yes, something is missing. Yes. And it is custom that you
Custom?
Stand your feet, you'll see it. But maybe it wasn't necessary this time.
Perhaps I catch one break. Figaro's behind this, and I'll have my revenge.
Are you leaving without sanctioning my wedding?
Do not authorize it, my lord. Before you honor his wish, you must honor justice. He has obligations toward me.
My revenge is right on cue.
Obligations? What do you mean? Explain yourself.
Yes, I will. I'm not dishonest like you.
Speak, Marceline.
It concerns marriage obligations.
A receipt for money that was lent to me, that's all.
Under the condition to marry me, your lord, you are a nobleman and the chief magistrate of this province.
Bring your claim to the tribunal. I'll dispense justice to whomever requests it.
In that case, my lord, may I present my claims of Marceline too?
Here's the note's deliveryman.
Another madman.
Your claims? Your claims? You have the nerve to talk about your claims in front of me, you foolish minstrel.
That's him, right on the spot.
Marceline, everything will go on hold until you are publicly heard in court. As for you, honest Basil, go into town and bring me the members of the council.
Oh, a child?
Yes, and bring me the peasant who gave you that note.
Do I know him?
You defy me?
Well, I'm come to the castle to run errands.
Oh, what then?
I'm a talented organist. I teach hopscotch to her ladyship, singing to the ladies and mandolin to the pages. But my chief mission is to entertain you and your court with my guitar.
I'll do it, my lord. If it pleases ya.
What is your name and occupation?
Well, they call me Suzanne, my lord. I'm a goat herd and I came here for the goats to watch the fireworks. But I know where all the law people in the village are.
I like your enthusiasm. Go forth, and you will accompany the boy with your singing and your guitar. He is one of my guests.
Oh, me, one of his guests.
Entertain the boy?
That is your job. Go or never come back.
Well, I won't fight the top dog, but I'm just,
Chihuahua.
forget helping their cause. I'm gonna focus on my plans with Marceline. Do not conclude anything until I come back.
Conclude! Oh, don't worry, even if you were never to return, but oh, you don't seem in the mood to sing. Yeah, let me help you. Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more.
What you say?
Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more.
Come on, guys.
Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Baz, and don't you come back no more.
Suzanne, what an incredible mess your silly fiancé has put us in with his note.
Yes, but my lady, you should have seen your face when I came out that wardrobe, white as a sheet and then redder and redder.
He really jumped out of the window.
No hesitation. A wild child he is. Light as a feather.
And that blind gardener. Ah, all of this has shaken me to my core. I couldn't get my thoughts together.
Really? On the contrary, my lady, if anything, all of this has taught me just how nobility teaches their women to lie and
Do you think that Hans will do this? What if he stumbles on a cage before our parents told us?
we will hide him.
So well, he needs to leave. After all this, I can't even consider sending him in your place of garden tonight.
I wouldn't go either. There goes my marriage again.
Wait! Instead of sending you or another, what if I went myself?
You.
Yes! No one is risking anything that way. Oh, the Count won't be able to deny it. I will punish his jealousy and prove his infidelity in one strike. That would be the excitement of this success is going to try another. Tell the Count to meet him in the garden tonight, but tell no one else.
Not even Figaro.
No, you try to interfere. Okay, please. I need to meditate on this in my This is a bold plan. Ah, the ribbon! My pretty ribbon. I almost forgot anymore. You will always remind me of that scene with that poor child. Oh, my lord, what have you done? And what am I doing right now?
Your cake, my lady.
Remember, I forbid you to tell anything, Figaro.
I must say, it really is charming with what you have devised here. It really does tie everything into a neat bow. And, above all else, no matter what else happens, I will be getting married.
God, these people can be so dramatic.
Well, I'm not surprised. If you heard what I heard.
What did you hear?
Oh, you know about Figaro's past as the barber of Seville?
Vaguely. I remember that the Countess used the Countess, but how's that dramatic?
Well, the Countess was the doctor's pupil, and she was supposed to marry him until Almaviva came and rescued her from one garden prison to another, if you want my opinion. Oh, and Basil, he was already the Countess' music teacher.
That's an awkward reunion. With the doctor back here for another wedding.
You can understand that there was no love lost between Figaro and the doctor.
Why would Marceline ask Dr. Bartholomew for help then?
She was his maid before she worked him. And you heard her. They were close back then.
God, they really should be more careful with their secrets. I really don't think they realise we hear everything.
Do you understand me?
Yes, my lord.
Pedrillo! Take the bar balls.
It's already settled at the garden gate.
Ride straight to Seville. Waste no time.
It's only 3 miles. The road is good.
Your first priority there is to find out if the page arrived.
At Paris.
Yes, to find out when he arrived.
Understood.
Give him his commission and come straight back.
And if he's not there.
Come back even quicker and tell him. Now, go. I made a mistake sending Basil away. Anger is not my friend in these situations. The note he gave me concerning a plot with the Countess, the lady-in-waiting locked in the wardrobe, the mistress's real or faked terror. I'm losing the thread. People are plotting in the shadows. My servants are taking liberties. Does it matter? They're only servants. What concerns me is the Countess. If some suitor is waiting to... I'm getting carried away. She was having fun. The stifled laughter, the misplaced joy. She respects herself. And my honour, where the hell is it? I wonder if Suzanne told my secret. After all, it's not hers yet. How strange is it that I'm stuck on this fantasy? I wanted to abandon it 20 times, and yet, how strange is this indecisiveness? And that Figaro, making me wait for him. I need to observe him closely in our conversation and try to figure out if he knows about my interest in Suzanne.
Oh, here we go.
If she told him even one word,
You know, I had my doubts.
I'll marry him to the old crow.
Mr. Basil's love?
Now let's see what we can do about the matron.
Ah, my wife, if you please.
What was that?
Oh, it's only me reporting for duty.
Why did you say that?
I didn't say anything.
My wife, if you please.
Oh, that was the end of my sentence. Could you tell it to my wife, if you please?
I'd like to know what compelling affairs delayed you when I called for you.
After jumping in the garden, I needed to change, you see.
It took you an hour to do that?
It takes the time it takes.
Servants in this castle take longer to change than their masters.
But it's because we don't have servants to help us.
I still can't wrap my head around what drove you to run the unnecessary risk of jumping out of a window earlier.
Risk? Oh, listening to you, I was jumping in the open jaws of hell.
Don't try and outwit me. You know it's not the risk of the jump that concerns me, but the motive for it.
Look, because of a fake note, you were furious and coming my way like a mountain torrent taking everything in its path. I mean, you were looking for a man, you were ready to break down doors to fight him. I was there by mistake. I didn't know that in your wrath you would
could have taken the stairs.
And persuaded him in the corridor.
Into me! I'm getting carried away. I won't get the information I need if I do.
Let's see how he plays it.
That's not what I meant to say. You know I had the intention of bringing you with me to Paris as my courier, but all things considered...
His lordship has changed his mind.
Well, you don't even speak French.
I know Bedin.
I don't follow.
Well, I'm saying that I know Bedin.
And what about it?
Well, French is a beautiful language. It is much to be understood. With Bedin in France, you can get anywhere. You go into a bistro, you say bonjour, and they say I don't speak English. You simply say Bedin, and they will show you to a table. Yes, so you take a look at the menu. You don't understand a word, but it doesn't matter. Because whatever you think you should get, the French will think you're wrong, and they'll bring you their special of the day. They'll give you le bread while you wait. And why do you say gender bread? What about female bread instead? Anyway, say put up, and they decide that you want to drink, and they'll bring you their worst house wine, which is still better than the one you drink at home. The waiter, dressed better than you and me, will arrive and throw your plate in front of you. You simple put up will conclude the interaction. Then, when you are done with the duck and the frog legs and the cheese and the salad, then you can say put in a satisfied and impressed tone, and they will bring you the check. See, I know my way around the French.
He still wants to come. He knows nothing.
He thinks I don't know anything. Let's use that to our advantage.
Why would the Countess play such a trick on me, like she did earlier?
Oh, that, my lord, you know more than I do.
I tell her everything. I give her all these presents.
Yes, you give her presents, but you give yourself to others. Can someone rejoice in the luxury that they're the pride and necessities?
You used to tell me everything.
And now I hide nothing.
Why is everything you do so suspicious?
When you can't trust others, everything sounds suspicious.
That's only because you have a terrible reputation.
Am I not born a reputation? There are some nobles who cannot say as much.
How many times did I see you walk the path to fortune and never walk it straight?
Oh, how could I? It's a crowded road. Everyone wants to run, and they push, shove, elbow, run over each other. Few reach their destination, and the rest are left trampled. That's how it is, and I am through with it.
Through with fortune? That's new.
My turn now. Your lordship has blessed me with the title of steward of the castle. It is an honoured position. I won't see the life of a prestigious courier, but I'll be happy with my wife here in Andalusia.
You couldn't bring her with you to Paris?
I'd have to leave her, so I'll never get to be even married.
But you have wit and character. Those who help you go far in politics.
Wit! To go far! My lord is making fun of me for sure. Mediocrity and spinelessness, those are the qualities required.
You'd only need to study under me for a moment.
I already know what I need.
Just like French, I assume. The essentials.
Look, knowing politics is nothing to brag about, yes? Feigning ignorance of what you know and knowing what you ignore, paying attention to what you don't understand and being deaf to what you do, hiding secrets that don't exist, seeming deep when we are in fact shallow, playing a character successfully or badly, sowing spies and traitors everywhere, intercepting letters, ennobling the poverty of the means with the importance of objects, and that is politics, or my name is not Figaro.
Yeah, that's intrigue you're describing.
Politics, intrigue, same difference. I much prefer my wife's company.
He wants to stay. Suzanne betrayed me.
I almost got him. He'll get a taste of the medicine.
You hope to win your case against Marceline?
Well, how could his lordship call the crime to refuse an old spinster when he always uses the young and pretty?
In court, a magistrate's personal life does not matter. He only thinks of the law.
Ah, yes. The Italians say tempo e galantuomo, and time will tell who's with me or against me.
He knows everything. He'll marry the matron.
How did I do on his test? How much did I let on?
Presenting Don Guzman.
Guzman?
Yes, he is the local magistrate, your judiciary lieutenant, your lawful
Yes,
right
yes,
hand.
yes, all right. He will wait.
Is everything to your satisfaction, my lord?
Me? I asked the room be made ready for the public audience.
Oh! We're missing the stall for the clerk, benches for the attorneys and their clients, space for the lay people. Yeah, I'll send in the servants.
The bastard is mocking me. Those two certainly make a great pair, playing me on both sides. They could be friends or lovers if they wish, but married, never.
My lord. Oh, my lord.
What do you want?
Mine. Ladies. Feeling faint. I came as quickly as I could to borrow some smelling salts. I will return them as quickly as possible.
You can keep them. You'll need them soon enough.
when my state is not prone to fainting. It's a condition one picks up in the noble woman's boudoir.
Loving fiancée robbed of her future?
Not if Martin's paid for the dowry you promised me.
The dowry that I promised.
That is what I thought I understood, my lord.
That was if you were to agree to our understanding.
It is my duty to be as understanding as possible.
You could be so cruel, Susie.
It's never too late to tell the truth.
You were so hard on me earlier this morning.
You mean when the little page was hidden behind the big armchair?
That's right. I forgot about that part. But why the obstinate refusal when Basil was inquiring for you?
Who needs Basil's meddling?
Right again. But there is still the matter of a certain Figaro to whom I'm afraid you told everything.
Yes, I do tell him everything. Except for what I choose to keep for myself.
That's so charming! So, you'll meet me in the garden at dusk. Let's be very clear, my dear. No rendezvous, no dowry, no wedding.
Yes, but my lord. No wedding, no lord's rights.
Where has this come from? I love it! But my lady will be expecting the salt.
I just need an excuse to talk to you, my lord.
Ravishing creature.
Someone is coming!
She's mine!
I'd better get back to the Countess.
Suzanne? Suzanne, where are you off to? Wasn't it the Count?
Now you can go to court with peace of mind. I have just won you your case.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
I've just won your case. Played again! It's the best you pay for this. A nice sentence. What if they paid the spinster? With what money? What about Antonio? He hates the idea that a nobody like Figaro is marrying his niece. If I play my cards right and encourage his misplaced loyalty, I can make him work for me. All is fair in love and war. Antonio!
Please, sir, you must listen to my case.
Very well, we can discuss it.
It is the promise of a marriage.
Accompanied by a loan?
I understand. Etc. and the rest.
No, sir, there is no etc.
I understand. And you have the money?
No, sir, I loaned it.
I understand. And you want it back?
No, sir, I want him to marry me.
Okay. That's what I understood. And does he want to marry you?
No, sir, that's the case.
Oh, no need to shout. Do you think I don't understand what the case is about?
No, sir. What is happening? Are you the one judging?
Yes, I paid enough to buy this position.
This kind of title shouldn't be bought.
I agree. They should have given it to me for free. Who are you suing?
Sir, this dishonest man.
Oh, am I bothering you? Your Honour, his lordship with you in an instant.
Have I seen you before?
Yes, at your wife's home in Seville. I was at her service, Your Honour.
When was that?
About 9 months before the birth of your youngest son. Who is a most handsome young man, if I do say so myself.
He is the best looking of the lot. I heard you're out to little tricks again.
No, you are too kind, sir. It's really nothing.
Promise of marriage. You poor fool.
No, Your Honour.
Has anyone seen my secretary?
Underhand, the clerk.
Yes, he does both, you see.
Oh, he does lots for sure. I've seen him for the plea, the supplementary plea, and the unnecessary forms.
But it's paramount if you law the forms.
Of course, and if the substance of a trial belongs to the litigant, then the form is the court's heritage.
This boy is smarter than I thought. Well, since you know so much, we'll take good care of your case.
So, Your Honour, I will rely on your sense of equity, though you are a judge.
Yes, I am a judge. However, if you owe and you don't pay,
Your Honour will then see that it is as if I didn't know a thing.
wait, what did you say?
Gentlemen, his lordship, the Count Almaviva.
In full regard here, Don Guzman. It's only a domestic affair. You shouldn't have bothered.
I never preside without it. The proper form is the best form. Those who would tremble at our clerk of the court in his robes would laugh at us without them. All is in the form.
Let them in.
Gentlemen, the audience.
announce the cases.
The noble, very noble, infinitely noble, Don Pedro Jorge Hidalgo, Baron de los Altos y Montes Fieros y Otros Montes, against Alonso Calderon, dramatic author. The dispute is about an unsuccessful comedy which both parties disavow and attribute to the other.
They are both right. If they wish to work together again in future with their hopes of leaving their mark on the world, the nobleman will provide his name and the poet his talent. Next.
Andreas Peña against provincial tax collector. The dispute is about arbitrary tax collection.
This is not within my purview. I'll serve my vassals better by working at the court close to the king. Next.
Barbara Magdalena Nicoletta Marceline of Mirada Verde. Spinster. Against Figaro, no last name.
Anonymous.
Anonymous? What kind of last name is that?
My kind?
Against Figaro Anonymous. Status?
Gentleman.
You, gentlemen.
God willing, I could have been a prince.
Silence in the court.
The dispute is about the opposition to marriage of Miss Mirada Verde and Mr. Anonymous. Dr. Bartholow will be representing the plaintiff, and Mr. Anonymous will be representing himself. The court allows it, despite the customs and jurisprudence.
The customs, master underhand, are often abusive, yes? I mean, even with only a little instruction, a client still knows more about his case than certain attorneys who, sweating for no reason and screaming at the top of their lungs, know everything except the case at hand and care about their client as much as they care about boring the audience and the judges. But I will be able to express the minutiae of this case in but a few words. You see, my lord, I do not...
ado about nothing. You are the defendant. You don't need to state your case. Please sit. Dr. Bartholow, the floor is yours. Please read the marriage promise.
Yes, a promise.
Well, it is precise. We need more than that.
Silence, gentlemen.
Silence!
I, the undersigned, recognise receiving from Marceline de Mirada Verde in the castle of Aguas Frescas the sum of 2,000 pesos. This sum will be reimbursed as demanded, and in consideration of this, I will marry her. From this promise, I conclude that the accused shall pay my client and shall marry her. Gentlemen, never since Alexander the Great promised to marry the beautiful Thalestris has a case so interesting been brought before a court such as this.
Before you continue, sir, we attest to the validity of the document.
Have you any objections regarding the document as read?
Gentlemen, whether it was malice, a distraction, or simple error, what was read is not what is written. It is not, this sum will be reimbursed and I will marry her, but rather this sum will be reimbursed or I will marry her, which is something completely different, yes?
Is it and or the document?
Well, I see and.
It is or.
Underhand, read it yourself.
Better that way. Sometimes the parties change the content. Marceline. The sum. This sum will be reimbursed as demanded and or oh, it's so poorly written as a blot.
I maintain that what can be read on this document is the copulative conjunction and, which links the correlative clauses of the sentence, I shall pay her and I shall marry.
And I maintain that what can be read on that document is the alternative conjunction or, which separates the independent clauses of the sentence. I shall pay her or shall marry her.
How can the matter be resolved?
We shall be the party of reason, and accept that there is a blot on this document. As such, it now reads, I, the undersigned, Master Intimorada Verde, 2,000 pesos. This sum will be reimbursed as demanded. In consideration of this, I will marry her. Which brings me back to my first postulant. The great Roman orator Cicero.
Objection! This blot is not just some blot, it is covering a word. Does Sir Bartholomew think I have forgotten my syntax? No. This sum will be reimbursed as demanded. In consideration of this, I will marry her, yes? No conjunctions? Yes, no. No punctuations? Oh, I see, yes. No, this sentence makes no sense in the form provided by the prosecution. Is there a comma in that document?
No comma.
Then the word or should be added at once. Yeah, that might work.
Or the word.
Silence, gentlemen.
Silence!
What are they whispering about?
Someone has gotten to the high judge and he's convincing the others. I'm losing my case.
Oh, I fear you are right.
Go hug him then, Marceline!
We have reached a decision. The question is, what can the plaintiff reasonably ask? Marriage and payment would be incompatible. So, the only reasonable solution is marriage in default of payment.
Oh, yes, Your Honour.
What does the defendant have to say? If he wants his freedom, it is his.
I won! Yes!
But, as the document states, the sum will be reimbursed as demanded, or I will marry her. The court, therefore, sentences the defendant to either marry her or pay 2,000 pesos by the end of the day.
Oh, I lost.
Wonderful sentence!
How is this wonderful?
Because you no longer have to be my nephew. Oh, many thanks, me lord.
Clear the court.
I'll wait until I tell my niece about this.
I can finally breathe.
I can't.
At least I'm avenged.
There is that damn Basil! He was supposed to fight for his marriage to Marceline. Are you leaving us, my lord?
Well, all the cases are resolved.
I can't marry Marceline. I am a gentleman.
You will marry her.
Without the approval of my noble parents.
Name them. Show them.
Give me time, I'll find it at any moment. I've been looking for more than 15 years.
What? You are nothing more than a bound.
I am a lost child, Doctor. Or rather, stolen.
Stolen? Lost? What evidence do you have? You are merely playing the victim.
My lord, I think the lace trimmed diaper and gold thread embroidered blanket in which I was found by bandits indicate my high birth. Also, the precautions taken make me recognizable, showing I was a precious child to my parents. You see, I have this hieroglyphic mark on my arm.
The tiny turtle Tim. I loved her.
How did you know?
My God, it's him.
I am me.
Who is he?
Emmanuel.
You stolen by a band of Bohemians.
Near a castle. Oh, my dear doctor, if you can reunite with the noble family, I will compensate you for your troubles. A couple of gold pieces won't stop my parents.
Yeah,
I mean,
she is.
my wet nuts?
Your mother.
His mother? His mother?
Explain yourself.
Here is your father.
Oh, God help me. Some spirit
Neither will I.
Nor will you, but you promised.
Well, I was young and reckless. If everyone who had made such a mistake were forced to marry, you would all be polygamists.
Everyone behaved like you. No one would marry.
The foolish mistake of a reckless youth.
Reckless. Yes. And more than you think. I am not denying my mistakes. This day would only prove otherwise. But I have spent the last 30 years atoning for them by living a modest life. Alas, there comes a day in our lives where illusions driven by our inexperience and our needs are taken advantage of by seductors. And what can a child do to avoid them? And then, some judge us when they are responsible for a dozen broken lives themselves.
The most guilty are these charitable, that's how it is.
These thankless men treat women like playthings, and when they are bored, leave their victims to wither away. They are the ones who should be punished. And you, and your magistrates, think that you are serving justice by neglecting us and depriving us of our livelihood? You are just as guilty. Is there even one place in our society where women can take control of their own lives? We used to at least have authority over the making of our clothes, but now men have taken over even that part.
Even soldiers are more these days.
Even at the highest levels, women are barely considered. Under a pretty veneer of respectability, they are still in eternal servitude. Treated as minors, but judged as adults. Every aspect of your behavior towards us is horrid or pitiful.
She's right, too right.
My God, she is right.
But, my son, the rejection of an unjust man does not matter. Don't look at where you come from, look at where you are going. That is all that matters. Very soon, you will have a wife who will be your whole world, and a mother who will love you more than anything. None of this will have mattered, and your biggest problem will be who loves you most. Be kind to her, my son. Be gay, free, and loving to all those around you. That's all I could wish for.
Your words are as good as gold, Mother, and I agree with you. We can be so stupid, obsessing over things that don't matter. The world has been turning for millennia, and the last 30 years I've lived at nothing but a drop in the ocean of time. Should I keep losing sleep over petty disputes and unresolved parentship? No! Life goes on and we must go with it.
This ridiculous turn of events is bad for my plan.
What about the noble lineage of my castle? You claimed a line from the court.
Well, the court's about to make me do. I almost strangled this man over 100 stupid pesos, and now I find out that he's my father. I mean, thank the heavens I never did, but please, Father, accept my apologies. And you, Mother. Take me in your arms as motherly as you can.
Stop the wedding! I can pay the debt with the dowry my mistress has given me.
Damn, lady! Everyone conspires against me.
No need to pay it, seems.
I've seen enough. Let's leave, Uncle.
Whoa, no, what do you think you are seeing?
My stupidity and your cowardice.
None of the above.
I can also see that you're willingly marrying her and caressing her.
I am hugging her, but I'm not marrying her. Look, Susie.
How dare you hold me back?
You won't be, Susie. Look, before you leave, please take a look at this woman.
I'm looking.
And? What do you see?
That she is ugly.
Whoa! No need for jealousy, Susie. It doesn't suit you.
Come to Mama, Susie. This idiot tormenting you is my son. His mother!
Since when? A few minutes ago.
My heart was reaching out to him. I was just confused about the motive.
My instincts were also trying to save us when I refused you. I didn't hate you. I came to you for money, after all.
Take it back. It's a wedding gift.
Here's another one.
Oh, thank you very much.
I was a miserable spinster, about to become a miserable wife. But now, I am the happiest of mothers. Ah, you do. Take me in your arms. You will never believe how much I will love you.
Oh, stop it, mother, stop it! You want to make me cry for the first time in my life. Oh, they are happy tears at least. This is so silly. I'm always ashamed I kept them inside for so long. Screw shame. I want to laugh and cry all at the same time. It's not every day you feel all these feelings.
Oh, my son. Oh, my love.
Well, if it's silly, then I'm silly too.
Sorrow, I defy you now. Try and reach me if you dare. I have these two lovely women to keep you away.
Okay, that's enough of the lovey-dovey displays for now. You know, usually the parents marry before the child. When is that happening?
Hell will freeze over before I marry the mother of such a fool.
Not a legitimate father then. No wedding for you, son. Uncle, I am not having my sister's daughter marry a nobody.
How is that even possible? Everyone is somebody.
I don't care. He is never having her.
All you need to do is find somebody to adopt you.
Stop, gentle doctor. Don't go.
It seems every idiot and deluded about parental marriage.
Dear and kind father-in-law, he is your son. In smarts and good looks.
And he did not cost you a peso.
Well, what about the 100 you owe me?
You will be taken good care of, father. You'll be so loved, father.
Father, dear father, kind father. I suppose I'm just as silly as the magistrate, easily swayed like a child. I did not say yes. Yet. Where is his lordship?
Look, let's find him and have the last word on this ordeal. If he manages to devise another scheme, all our efforts will be for nothing.
As silly as the magistrate! Not the sort of thing that one keeps in one's mind. There are some rude people in this castle.
His mother.
This is wild. It was also kind of touching, but mainly insane. Like the thing you read in those new novels.
You know, it's not the weirdest thing I've heard. I knew a guy who knew a guy. He was telling me that in America they had this huge infestation of carnivorous plants. Apparently, it all started when this guy fed his dentist, boss, and his girlfriend to a plant. They just kept getting bigger and bigger.
That can't be true. It sounds like a play. Things like that don't happen in real life.
That's what I heard. You know, some say it wasn't native to this planet.
Stop lying. Amy won't make you any more interesting.
I'm not lying. I know a holistic detective thinks that you met an alien. Ghosts too.
I am.
What? No, I swear. There was an abacus involved and time travel too.
Oh, my love, aren't you happy? My silver-tongued mother convinced her doctor he'll marry her despite his reluctance, which should put a pin in your grumpy uncle's opposition. There's still the matter of his lordship raging somewhere since our wedding happened this spring on his. Still, Suzanne, rejoice a bit in our success.
It's all very strange, isn't it?
Not strange, but exciting. All we wanted was a dowry from his lordship, and now we have two, and neither are from him. Yesterday, I was all alone in the world, but now I have two parents. This morning, I was tormented by a relentless fury who wanted to come between us, and now she is the sweetest and most supportive of mothers. Not as noble or important as I dreamt for sure, but it's enough for me.
Nothing you planned and we hoped for actually happened.
Luck arranged the events better than we could have. That's how it goes. We try, we plan, we work on our side, and fortune works on its own. From the power-hungry conqueror led by ambition to the peaceful blind led by his dog, everyone is but a toy in destiny's game. Though, the most important blind is love.
My favourite one.
Then I will be his faithful dog and lead him to our home where we will live forever.
And you won't look for any other home.
Oh, if I am astray, you are free to take 1,000 million others.
Stop exaggerating. Tell me your truth.
My truth is the truest.
You're impossible, are there? Multiple truths?
Oh, absolutely. Ever since people realised that old folly has become ancient wisdoms with time, and that small liars bring to unavoidable truths, there are thousands of varieties. Those that are in kernels, those that are in shreds, those that have a ring to them, those you find at the bottom of a bottle, and those that only children tell, though the one you can always count on, no pun intended, is my love for you.
You are such a yapper. And I love you for get poetic when you are happy. Although, we do still need to discuss my rendezvous with the Count.
Or maybe we don't. I almost lost you because of it.
You don't want to do it anymore?
Suzanne, if you love me, promise me, let him miss you there. That'll be his punishment.
Agreeing to it's the hard part. Not going will be easy. I just woke up.
Are you telling the truth?
I'm not like one of your wise men. I only have one truth.
And you will love me a little.
A lot.
Oh, that's not much.
What do you mean?
But when it comes to love, even too much is never enough.
Well, this should be enough. I will love only my husband.
Keep your word and you will make a beautiful exception to the rule.
Ah, that's what I thought. No one consider is not far behind. Now then, Figaro, the time alone with the bride comes after the wedding, not before. People waiting, come along.
You're right, as usual, my lady. I will go and
Oh,
apologize.
she will be right with you. Do you have any for a code switch?
I do not have anything, my lady. There will be no rendezvous.
Oh, you changed your mind?
It's Figaro.
You betrayed me.
In heaven's name.
Figaro is not the kind of man to let go of a dowry.
My lady, know what you need.
That you finally gave in to my husband and you regret telling me his plan. I know well, Susie. Leave me.
My God! I don't think you understand how much what you've just said hurts me. How could I go behind your back after all the good you've done me in the dowry you've given me?
Oh, I don't know what's come over me. But if I go to the garden in your stead, you won't need to, my dear. You'll be keeping your word to your husband and you'll help me get mine back.
You really hurt me.
I can't think straight. Where is the rendezvous?
You said something about the gardens.
Take this pill and let us decide on a place.
You want me to write it?
You need to.
But my lady,
I will take all the blame. The night will be beautiful under the tall chestnut trees.
under the tall chestnut trees, and then?
I'm afraid you won't understand.
You're right. How should we seal it?
With a pen, quickly. It will serve as an answer. Write on the back of the letter the term seal.
The seal. This one's much more fun than the commission.
Ha!
I don't have a pen on me.
Take this one. Oh, everyone.
It's the little thief's.
Was I supposed to leave it on his arm?
You were cruel enough to.
Give it back.
My lady won't wear it for staying.
It will be perfect for contract. When she'll bring in a bouquet.
My lady! The girls have a letter here. Furnished with flowers!
Oh, how charming. I feel terrible not knowing all of your names. Who is this lovely child with whom what a stare?
She's a cousin of my milady. She's only here for the wedding.
Oh, she is very pretty. Well, since I can't carry all these bouquets, let's honor our visitor. Oh, she blushes! Doesn't she remind you of someone?
It is uncanny.
Oh, how I've longed for this kiss.
I'm telling you, my lord, he is in there. They dressed him in my daughter's room. His clothes are still in there, except his soldier's cap, which I have taken with me.
By golly, there's your officer!
Oh. The cross!
Told you it was there.
Well, my lady?
Well, my lord, I'm just as surprised as you are.
Yes, now, but earlier this morning.
Oh, I can't keep on denying he was in my chambers. The beginning this harmless prank that these girls seem to have completed. You arrived so quickly, he ran away and I was embarrassed. These intense emotions did the rest.
Why didn't you leave?
My lord.
Your disobedience will be punished.
Oh, my lord, listen, please. Every time you come by my room to kiss me, you always tell me if you were to love me, Concha, I would give you anything you want. Oh, yes, my lord. So instead of punishing Cherubin, give him to me in marriage, and I will love you forever.
Which my page.
Well, dear husband, what do you have to say? The confession of this child as naive as mine confirms two things. Every time I have caused you anxiety, it has been unintentionally, and yet you do everything to justify and contribute to my anxiety.
You too, my lord. with my dead wife. But that has nothing to do with me setting her right. My lady knows that when little girls grow up.
Some evil spirit is conspiring against me.
My lord, if you keep holding up our young ladies any longer, won't be for the celebrations or the dancing.
You? Dancing after your fall this morning, haven't you hurt your ankle?
Well, it still hurts a bit, but it's nothing. Come on, my lovelies, let's go.
You're very fortunate to land on such soft soil.
Very lucky indeed. Otherwise,
And he crouched when he landed.
a more agile person would have stayed in the air altogether. Are you coming, ladies?
All the while, the little page was galloping towards Seville.
Galloping or maybe marching, who knows that?
And you had his commission in your pocket?
Yes, but what are all those questions? Moving along, ladies.
And here's the one who says my future nephew is a liar.
Cherubim! Stupid little brat!
Are we on the same page now?
Yes! Yes! And what is the page say?
That he was the one who jumped through the window.
Oh! Well, that is certainly possible.
So you and him?
Oh, why not? The call of the void can be heard by anyone. You know about the lemmings, right? And well, when your lordship is angry, fleeing any way possible.
So both at the same time?
If we had been 12 people jumping at the same time, what would that change? Normal time, and that's what matters, right? Come on, my lovely, let's go.
Is this some kind of comedy?
Let's see what this is. That's our cue. Play.
It's a second. Yeah, you said it when you first
Shut
said
up.
it.
That's our cue. Places, ladies, places. Come, Suzanne, give me your arm.
Can you believe the nerve of that man? And you, Sir Sneaky, playing the shameful part. Go get dressed quickly, and I don't want to see you for the rest of the night.
But you will be so bored.
Pause. Oh no. I bear on my forehead a seal of pure bliss that would have carried me through over 100 years in prison. Ah.
What is on his forehead?
First officer's cap, probably. Children are so easily distracted with a new toy.
You're not staying, dear wife?
No, I'm not doing that.
At least stay a moment for Suzanne. Otherwise, I'd think you were angry.
Here come the two wedding parties. We should sit to welcome them.
The virginal ceremony. We must sit through what we can't prevent.
Obviously a love letter given by one of the young girls. Looks like it was sealed with a pin to carry on the pain. No, any object becomes special when it's from a loved one. Look at it searching for that pin. Wasn't it funny?
Sweet home Almaviva, where the skies are so blue.
What is happening?
Sweet home Almaviva.
Oi, Basil! It's John Basil with a whole village, and they're singing.
Let him in, and only him.
May I be excused now?
I won't forget your patience.
Suzanne, she'll be right back. Let's get changed.
Oh, here he comes, always on cue to bring down a party.
Don't worry, we'll change it.
Sweet home Almaviva, where the skies are so blue.
hoping to accomplish with this song?
After proving my lord's obedience by entertaining his guest, I can also pay his justice.
I didn't entertain me at all with all this boring song.
What do you want, Basil?
What is rightfully mine, my lord, the hand of Marceline, and I come to
Have you ever
oppose.
seen such a fool?
I'm looking at one right now.
Oh, I'm glad my eyes are clear enough that you can use them as mirrors, but if you someone just tried to approach me...
What with all the antagonism? Let him speak.
Two friends.
Us! Friends!
Absolutely not.
Friends with an uninspired chapel in composer.
Friends with a back alley schemer.
With a street musician.
Who's a second-rate
And a
donor.
roast minstrel.
Pathetic pseudo-politician.
Insufferable, both of them.
He insults me and he does.
If I see my chance, I take it.
So I should prove everyone I'm but a fool.
It's really not difficult.
My musical prowess makes every singer shine.
Shame, everyone. He meant shame.
He does it again.
And why not say it if it's true? Are you some kind of particularly praise despite reality? If you can't handle the truth, and you know I'm going to give it to you, why are you here disturbing my wedding?
I do not promise you that if you were not spoken for 4 years, you'd marry me.
What condition did I give?
That if you were to find a missing son in the meantime, I would adopt him.
He is found.
I can't believe it.
Here he is.
I can't believe it.
You renouncing his dear mother.
What could be worse than people thinking I'm the father of a rascal?
People thinking I am the son of one.
If the six match in the portrait, I'm out of it.
Finally, I can get my wife.
And I can get my mistress.
Everyone is satisfied.
Bring me 2 contracts, and I'll sign both of them.
Viva!
Having an hour in my apartment.
Well, I'll go tell the valets to put the fireworks under the big chestnut tree that's in front.
What imbecile gave you that instruction?
Oh, what's the problem?
What about the indisposed Countess? How will she see them? They need to be placed on the terrace outside her apartment.
Well, you guiding sunburn on the terrace.
Under the chestnut tree, the big idea. Setting fire to my rendezvous point.
What an uncharacteristic regard for his wife.
A moment, my son. I wish to clear the air. Despite Basil's testimony that you refused these advances, I decidedly thought that your charming wife was entertaining the Count's seduction efforts.
Thinking that I could be destabilized by feminine impulses shows you still have much to learn about your son. I dare the sharpest mind to try and deceive me.
I'm glad to hear so, son. Jealousy is...
Nothing but the idiot child of pride. Or a madman's disease. Ah! On that, mother, my mind is made. If Suzanne was ever to cheat on me, I have already forgiven her. With all the wits that she has shay. Is my little cousin listening to us?
Oh, no. They say it's dishonest to do so.
That's true. It's also very useful in the cinema.
I was just looking for someone. You both know he's not here.
Cherubin.
I'm not looking for him. I know very well where he is. I'm looking for my cousin Suzanne.
Well, what do you want from her?
To you, cousin, I can tell. It's only a pin I need to give back to her.
A pin! And who is it from, you hussy? Oh, so young, already playing matchmaking, which you do so wonderfully, just like everything else you undertake all my dear cousin is so helpful.
What is he so mad about? I'm leaving.
No, I'm kidding. I already know the pin was given to you by his lordship and was used to see the letter that Suzanne gave to him. You see, I'm in the know.
Why ask me then?
I was just curious about how his lordship made you the go-between in this particular mission.
Just like you said. Oh, here, my little Frances. Give this pin back to your beautiful cousin and tell her it's the seal of the tall chestnut trees.
The tall...
Chestnut trees? Oh, and you said make sure no one sees.
Well, you have a mission, cousin dear. Luckily, no one saw you. Go on and don't tell Suzanne any more than what his lordship told you to.
Why would I do that? He really treats me like a child.
Well, mother,
Well, son.
by God, things are happening.
Yes, they tend to. But what is?
What I just heard, Mother, feels like an arrow through the heart.
An arrow? You were just saying how your heart is full and how simple pin has pierced it and drained all the love.
This simple pin, Mother, is the one that the Count picked up.
Ha! Jealousy. Nothing but the idiot child of pride, or a madman.
Oh.
If Suzanne were ever to cheat on me, I've already been.
But that was then, and this is now. But the most rational judge on a prisoner's dock can see how well they explained the law then. Oh, this explains why he made such a fuss about those fireworks. And this sweetheart with her pin, she's not as slick as she thinks she is with her chestnut trees. Look, if I'm married enough to be angry about the situation, she had better realise I'm not married enough to not look for another goddamn wife!
What clever idea. Let's ruin everything based on suspicion. How do you know that Suzanne is playing you and not the Count? Do you know if she plans to meet him under the chestnut tree? If she does go, do you know what her intentions are? Do you know what she will say, what she will do? I really thought you had better judgment.
You are right, dear Mother Smart, but Mother knows best. Let nature run its course, and then we can act on it. We can observe first before blaming or acting. I know where the rendezvous is. After all, yes, goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye. Now that I've calmed him, I should warn Suzanne. She is such a delightful girl. When we're on the same team, us women make good allies against the supposed stronger sex.
And then she told me they were roommates.
Oh my god! They were roommates?
Yes. But anyway, you're not the only one with family in Italy.
Yes, I know. You won't shut up about your cousin's ex-uncle who lived in Milan.
Not my cousin's ex-uncle. Cousin twice removed on my mother's side. Anyway, that is not the interesting part of the story.
Oh, really?
Yes. Maria was telling me we have a problem there. Annex falls from windows all the time there. It's a real security issue, she says.
One question. What's an anarchist?
You know what? I didn't ask. They're so ahead of their time there. I didn't really want to sound provincial.
You? Provincial? Never! You just have to relax your love of donkeys.
But they are so adorable. Left? Say it? This one. Better come. And those horrible people in kitchens who didn't want to give me an orange and 2 biscuits. Oh, well, who is it for, young lady? Well, mister, it's for someone. We know that. Well, when can I get them then? Just because he doesn't want to see him doesn't mean that cherubim should die of hunger. Ah! It cost me a kiss on that cheek! But maybe I'll get one back. Ah!
Good evening, gentlemen. Are you all here?
Was he supposed to come?
What time is it, roughly?
The moon should be up.
Why are you in these dark robes? You look like a conspirator.
Look, aren't you all here at the castle for a wedding?
Yes, we are. We're going down to the field for a start with the festivities.
Well, gentlemen, you need not go any further. Here under the tall chestnut trees we will celebrate the honest fiancée I'm marrying and the generous lord who wishes to give her a special gift.
That is what this is about. Gentlemen, let's move elsewhere. This is about a rocky move. I'll tell you about it.
Look, when you hear me called, run back here as fast as you can. I promise you a good show, or I am not Figaro.
Remember, a wise man does not interfere in the affairs of the great.
I will remember.
Remember, by their very status, they're one step ahead of us.
And also by their deviousness. But remember that we command the mercy of every villain. And remember that I have the noble honour and attribute of Marada Verdine, which I inherited from my mother.
he is certainly spirited.
Like his mother.
Count and Suzanne have made their plans for
And you two? I asked that this place be lit. It had better happen, or I'll get my hands on you!
Goddamn brute!
That's enough, Mr. Harrington.
Women. Weak and deceitful creatures. Animals are wired to follow their instincts. Yes, are yours to betray me. You denied everything in front of me and your mistress. While you were giving me your word at the ceremony, the Count was reading your letter and laughing. And like an idiot, I was... no, my lord, you can't have her! Because you are some great lord and you are so much better than me. What have you done that was so impressive? Aside from your birth, you are nothing but an ordinary man. But I, born from nothing, in the anonymous masses, had to use my wits and my knowledge to survive in this world and work my way up. And now you want to go against me! Is there anything stranger than destiny? Abandoned son, kidnapped by bandits and raised as one of them. I run away and try and lead an honest life, but I'm rejected every turn. I learn chemistry, pharmacy, surgery, but all these distinctions barely manage with a veterinarian's knife in my hand, so I go from town to town, serving whoever wants my service. And when I finally find stability, some great lord comes by and recognizes my talent, so I help him to get with his wife, and now he wants to repay me by getting with mine too. What am I to do in this situation? Suzanne! How you torment me! I hear footsteps. Someone is coming. It's game time.
Yes, Marcy said Figaro would be here.
Yes, and he is. Lower your voice.
So, one is listening and the other is coming to get me. Let's do it.
To hear everything, I'll hide in this pavilion.
My lady is trembling. Is she cold?
It's the humidity. I shall retreat into my chambers.
If my lady does not need me for one moment, I shall stay out here for some fresh air.
But you'll be catching your death.
I'm warmly dressed.
Yes, not the only thing we'll be catching tonight.
Cause I was like, lady.
Oh, the little cage.
That's lady. Oh, someone is here. Let us quickly find the hiding place for the delectable furniture.
Oh, it's a woman.
Oh God, am I seeing right? By the crepuscular profile, I must discern. It has to be Susie.
Oh, if it comes to right now.
Oh, yes! It is the beautiful woman that goes by the name Suzanne. How could I mistake? The feeling of her hands, the sloth tremor that takes her, and of course, the beating of my heart.
Pray.
But the forces drove you to this place of the garden where I have been hidden.
Figaro will see you.
Suzanne, I see there.
I do not fear Figaro, because I know he is not the one you are awaiting.
She's with someone.
Who then?
His lordship, you wretch! I was behind the armchair this morning when you arranged this rendezvous.
It's the damn page again.
I think this is honest to eavesdrop.
That little chatterbox.
Please go away.
I only asked for a small reward in exchange for my obedience. I asked for 20 kisses on your account and 100 on your beautiful mistresses.
How dare you!
Oh, I dare! You take your mistress's place with the Count, I'll take the Count's place with you. Figaro is the only one losing out.
That vermin!
Mwah.
Oh, I thought I was marrying a very nice lady.
This is lordship!
Oh, I will get
Coming
you,
back
you...
for more? What? You don't want another one?
Oh, eavesdropping as rough as I remembered.
What a strange boy. I slap him and he runs away laughing.
There is nothing funny about this.
I can't take one step without... Never mind the strange boy. I won't let him ruin the joy of finding you here.
You
You were hoping I would come.
After your ingenious note, you're trembling.
I was frightened.
On soft and delicate skin, I must give you the kiss I descend.
Bold.
Harlot.
Charming.
I wish the Countess had such a beautiful hand.
Unbelievable!
And your arms, firm and plump, and your fingers full of grace and mischief.
What about love?
Love is a tale the heart tells. Pleasure drives its story, and it brings me to your feet.
You don't love her anymore.
I love her very much. But 3 years can make marriages so respectable.
What did you want from her?
What I see in you, my dear.
Tell me.
Less uniformity, lady, more spice in her ways. A certain je ne sais quoi that makes the charm. Our wives think love is the be-all and end-all. They love and love and love, and it's so honest, willing, and unrelenting that one day it's no wonder that we find boredom where happiness once was.
What a lesson!
I've thought about it 1,000 times, Susie. To be honest with you, if us men have to chase that same happiness elsewhere, it's because our wives don't study enough the art of keeping our interest alive, of renewing our love, of reviving their charm through variety.
So women do everything.
And men nothing. That's nature's way, and who are we to change it? Our job is to capture them, and theirs
And theirs,
is to hold on to us. We often forget that part.
I won't forget.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Me neither.
There's an echo in here. You need not worry. You whom love made so beautiful and lively. The grain of whimsy will make the most enticing mistress. Suzanne, Castilian man has but one word. Here's the goal they promised. To buy back the right that I no longer possess for this delicious moment we shall share together. And because your grace in this matter is priceless to me, I also give you this diamond, which you'll wear as a sign of your love for me.
Suzanne accepts it all.
Spoken like a true harlot.
Keep the gifts coming.
That's a good sign.
I see torches in the distance.
They are preparing for your wedding. Let us slip into this pavilion while they move past us.
Without a light?
What we need one for. We don't need to do any reading.
She's going in with him, I knew it!
Who goes there?
Oh, I'm coming, not going!
It's Figaro!
I'm coming too.
No, I don't hear them anymore. They must have gone in. You, sad and clumsy husbands, who hire spies and beat around bushes for months on a suspicion, why don't you do like me? I have a doubt, and for a start I follow my wife, I eavesdrop, and in an instant my suspicions are confirmed. No more questions, you know where you stand. Luckily, this doesn't affect me. And her treason is like water off a duck's back. Yes, yes, I've got them now.
You will pay for your distress. Who goes there?
Who goes there? Oh, only someone who wishes that the plague had taken them at birth.
Oh, it's you, Figaro.
There is her ladyship. Oh, my lady, you arrived right on time. Where do you think the Count is right now?
I do not care about that thankless man. Tell
And
me.
my wife, Suzanne, where do you think she is?
Lower your voice.
This Susie, we both thought very virgins who played coy. Well, she's in there with him. I will call for witnesses.
Do not call.
Putain, it's Suzanne!
You look worried.
Oh, the double-crosser wants to surprise me.
We need to avenge ourselves, Figaro.
Yes, you burning with desire. For revenge.
I am of my sex, after all, but men know their way around it much better.
Oh, my lady, every bit of hell counts, even women's.
I could
Slap him. But what is the point of vengeance without the spice of love?
Oh, well, every time you can't see it, my lady, believe it is hidden under the guise of respect.
I cannot tell if you're telling the truth or just feigning honesty.
Oh, my lady, I adore you. Examine the time, the place, the circumstances, and may your dissatisfaction compensate for the lack of grace of this declaration.
My fist is itching.
My heart is beating.
Have you thought about
Yes, my lady, I have.
how love and anger
Are two sides of a coin, your hand, my lady.
kill?
It's
Ah, but Dan, what a slap!
What's a slap? How about this one?
Oh, what is that? What a devil is slapping day!
What is that? This is for Suzanne, and this is for your suspicion. This is for your vengeance. This is for your schemes, tricks, and insults. Is this what you call love? What you promised this
for this.
Yes! This is love! Oh happiness, oh true delight, oh blissful Figaro! Hit me, my lovely! As long as you need and when you are done, look at the bruised body of the most fortunate man who has been beaten by a woman!
The most fortunate! More like a scoundrel whose sweet word almost made me forget myself and accept you on the Countess's behalf.
Oh, my lady! Could I ever be bluffed when I could recognize your beautiful voice anywhere?
I'll get you for this.
Oh, a good thrashing and holding a grudge is very feminine of you, but look, you can't imagine how happy I am to see you here when I thought you were in there with him, and how this disguise which fooled me now shows your innocence.
Your innocent one falling into a trap place for another. Is it bad that in meaning to catch one fox we caught two?
Catching the other.
His wife.
His wife? Oh, figure, how dumb are you? You don't predict this ending. His wife! Oh, the genius of women, and so the kisses I heard.
To her ladyship.
And the page's kiss.
To his lordship.
And behind the armchair.
To no one.
Are you sure?
Do you need another slap?
Yours are caresses the Count was justified.
He worked so hard.
To seduce his own wife.
Can't find her in the woods. Maybe she's in there. Susie, are you in there?
Let's put an end to this. Are you ready? Mwah!
A man at the Countess's feet. Where's my weapon?
Forgive me, my lady. I hadn't to realize our usual rendezvous clash with the wedding.
It's the man from the wardrobe.
But I wanted it not to work at this one to allow pleasures any longer.
Damnation, death, hell!
He's raging. Quickly, let's start the game back right jumping through your window this morning.
Things come to light in the dark.
Check around to see if anyone followed us. And then join me.
Mwah!
Vengeance!
It's my lordship!
It's you, you scoundrel! Is anyone there?
Oh, master, there you are.
Good, it's you. Are you alone?
I heard you from Seville.
Come here quickly. Shout at the top of your lungs.
I couldn't find the page. Here's the commission.
You idiot!
My lord asked me to shout.
To call for help. Hello, anyone out there?
Figure and I are already here. Why would you need any more?
You see, as soon as you gave your signal, Driller, guard this door. And you, my subjects, surround this man and guard him with your life.
With Suzanne.
Shut up! Now, will you answer my questions?
Who can stop me, my lord? You have control of everyone here. Except yourself.
Except myself! Well, you may feign ignorance, but you'll tell us who you're about to follow into this pavilion.
Into this one?
Into this one.
Oh, that's a different story. A young woman who honors me with her particular affection.
You hear him, gentlemen? Yeah. Is this woman, to your knowledge, engaged with someone else?
I know the great lord was in the cards for a moment, but whether he got bored of her or she preferred my company, it seemed her
Her favour? Well, at least he is honest. And what you to turn, gentlemen, I have also heard from his accomplice.
His accomplice!
When the dishonour is public, the vengeance must be also.
No, I have the joy.
All your assistance is futile. You are lost, Countess, and your hour has come. What a joy that...
Cherubim!
My page? What were you doing in there?
I was hiding, as per your request.
All that around for nothing.
Antonio, go in there and bring the dishonourable Countess to justice.
Are you looking for her ladyship?
Oh, there are many. You've dishonoured a few yourself.
Get in there! You'll see, gentlemen, that he was not alone in there.
It would have been a cruel fate if a tender soul was not there to ease my sorrow.
Now come along, my lady. There is no need for all this fuss. We all know that you were in there.
Little cousin!
Oh, good grief. Many thanks, my lord, for exposing my daughter as the cause of all this.
Who even knew that she was in there?
Let me be the one to get to the bottom of this. I am cold-blooded and rational.
This not fair. It's too murky to the bottom of it.
Fear not, my lady. No harm will come to you, I give you my word. Marceline?
What a trip! My mother was in there!
Oh, goodness, get any worse. Who even cares about her? The Countess! And there she is. Gentlemen, what do you think this traitor deserves? No. No, 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 no. No. No, no. No, 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 no. There could be 100 of you and it wouldn't sway me.
I'll be one of them.
What am I seeing?
My God! It's her ladyship!
It was you all along? If you could only find forgiveness in your heart.
In my place, you would say, no, no, Ty, the third time today, report to you.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh, there's an echo in here.
An echo. I wanted to be a player and I got played like a child.
Don't be too upset, dear husband. You played a good game.
Yes, a day like this is good training for an ambassador.
The letter with the pin.
Dictated by my lady.
And the reply rightfully goes to her.
Everyone gets what belongs to them.
Another dowry.
And that makes 3. We worked the hardest for this one.
Like our wedding.
And the bride's garter. Can I have it?
Are you her husband? I hope not. Because I have something else that might interest you.
If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it!
You're such a touchy young man. You laughed quite loud when I slapped you earlier.
Me, my colonel?
My cheek received that slap. Oh, you see how the greats dispense justice.
Your cheek. What say you, my dear wife?
Oh yes, dear Count. And for life without distraction, I promise.
And you? Don Guzman, what's your verdict?
Well, my lord. Well, to be honest, I don't know what to say. That's my thoughts on it.
I was poor and despised for it. I showed some wits and hate was thrown my way, but now I have a beautiful wife and a small fortune.
And people will love you for it.
Oh, you think?
I know.
Look, my wife and fortune aside, I hope you all share with us the joy and honour of our wedding.
Viva!